Zlatan fact. When Zlatan goes to your place to visit you, you are the guest. Welcome back to another episode of Let's Play AC Milan in Football Manager 2021. And if you look at the schedule, you can tell that we have been doing very, very well. We've been winning and winning. Our only loss was in the Coppa Italia versus Juve away. And this brings us to actually a sensational league table. We're currently topping the table a few points ahead of Lazio. But, and as always in this series when we talk about buts, this is a big, big but. This statistics is kind of misleading. And the reason for that is... So let's take the first, second, third, fourth, fifth, sixth, seven, eight, nine. The 9 first teams. Of the 9 first teams, guess how many we have met during the second part of the season? We met 1. We met Fiorentina. We haven't met Lazio, we haven't met Juve, we haven't met Sassuolo, we haven't met Inter, we haven't met Atalanta, we haven't met Cagliari, we haven't met Torino. So all the teams that we have met are the teams from the bottom part of the table. And most of them are very, very far away from the top teams. And also, we haven't met Napoli. Napoli, as you can tell, is having a very crappy season. But we know there's a lot of quality in this team. On a good day, they can probably beat every team, even though they are having such a bad season right now. So, even we are topping the table, we're topping the table because of we've only faced off against team in the lower parts. I'm pretty sure we wouldn't have had this many points if it was the top part we faced off against. So this could change very quickly. Yes, of course, I'm very happy that we're topping the table. I didn't expect us to top the table at all this season. But yeah, now comes the tough part, the last part of the season when we're going to face off against all of these teams. There's definitely going to be quite a few games where we don't take 3 points. We start today versus Sassuolo, and they are currently in 4th place. And... if you take a look at 4th place, we have 4 teams at the same amount of points, and then we have Atalanta 1 point behind. Each one of these teams are 3 points behind us. If they win today, they can overtake us. So that's the current situation. This is the way we're going to be starting, doing our normal rotations, because yeah, it is a tough schedule, and game on. And this is the Sassuolo team we are up against. And there are some good players here. Of course, former AC Milan player Locatelli. He was transfer listed before. I'm not sure if he's it still. He's definitely a player I would love to bring him back home to AC Milan. But clearly, I didn't have any money to sign him when he was transfer listed. I'm not sure if he still is. But that would be a good signing, especially since he is Italian too, for all the homegrown stuff. But yeah, game on. We have played for almost 30 minutes, and as I say that, we are getting the first highlight. Finally, Jedwai with a throw-in into the box. Tonali picks it up. Tonali for... Oh, look at this! It is Rebic, and he is our top goal scorer this season. It's one thing this guy always do is scoring. As I said before, he's played quite few games, because we have 3 lads that are focusing on or fighting for the top position. Yes, sometimes I play with 2 strikers, but otherwise when I play with 1, there's just 1 of 3 can play. And he's still our top goal scorer, even though he's played not that many games. And we are getting the game's second highlight. It is Sassuolo with the possession, a long cross. And it's going to come back. This is actually really, really dangerous. This... Oof. Starting to sweat a bit there. 2 minutes of extra time. That's the halftime whistle. So, what a normal manager probably would do when you're 1 goal ahead is to tell the lads that they've been good and tell them that probably start to tighten the defense. But I'm going to tell them I'm not happy. We only saw 2 highlights the whole game. And I'm going to go to the tactics screen and we're going to go attacking. Yes, we are in the lead, but I know we can do better. The clock just ticks on. Not much going on here in the second half. I'm actually considering going 2 strikers. I think we're going to do that. We need some entertainment here. So, we are going to go 2 strikers. Yes, I know we are in the lead, but we're still going to go 2 strikers. So, we are going to remove Diaz, because Diaz is really tired. And we're going to bring in Ibrahimovic. Have him be the complete forward. Then we also say Theo Hernandez. He is very tired. doing bad. He has an injury. He thinks he can shake off, and that body language doesn't look great. I think it's time for Calabria. Anyone else? Castellano is not having a great game. I think we're going to stay like this for now, just to feel it out a bit. Oh, and finally, with 2 strikers, something happens. Will it be good news or bad news? Will it show that I was great going 2 strikers, or will it be shown that it was a big mistake? We are passing it around a bit here in the defensive line, but there's a long cross for Rebic. Rebic into the box, and a decent try, but it's a good save by the Sassuolo goalkeeper, unfortunately. But the highlight goes on now. Maybe we only get hit with a counter-attack, but beautiful tackle there from Benasser. Really, really good tackle, and now something happens ASAP again. Yeah, going 2 strikers has to really speed things up with the highlights. Here is Rebic, and here is his second goal of the evening, and it's a really beautiful volley. We need to enjoy this from the replay. So we see the throw in here from Jedwai. We see Castellano back to Jedwai. We have the cross into the box, and that is a beautiful finisher from Rebic. Yeah, there's a reason that he is our top goal scorer, and something ASAP from the kickoff. My gosh, this 2 striker thing is really working, but this time it could be bad news because it is Sassuolo building something here. And, oh, beautiful intercepted, but we lose that challenge. It's going to come back. They are working towards our box, and this is great there by Donnarumma. We're going to see a corner. That's, of course, the price you have to pay when you do it like this. Maybe some people call it stupid. I will say it's brilliance. The line is very, very thin between stupid and brilliance, but right now we are playing 2 strikers, but we have a lot of tight players. So I think we should do a bunch of subs now. Yeah, Castellano, 6.4 rating, dying, bad body language. We're going to bring in Alexis. And who else? I think we're going to go with everybody that's dying more or less. Even though they are doing pretty well, we are going to make quite a few subs here. As many as the game will allow. So I guess that's it. We have 5 minutes of extra time. That is a lot of extra time considering we haven't seen much. But the clock ticks on very quickly. And it's a good win. We had the at-home advantage. And as a reminder, as you saw before, if they would have won here today, they could have overtaken us and become the top team. We couldn't have that happen, could we? Nope. So we made sure to get some very, very important 3 points at home. But that's it for this episode. As always, thank you for watching. And I'll see you in the next one.